Good evening and welcome on this other edition of the News on Equinox Television. On the top stories for this newscast, we would recall CPD militants and supporters quit the ruling party and they flee away from lice and join the CDU party. In this newscast, we'll give you ample details. And the other side, man dies after a hard tussle and fight with his wife. These are the top stories. The news in full in just a jiffy. Welcome and good evening on this other edition of the News on Equinox Television, and we open up right away in the noon division of the West region of the country, where militants and supporters, sympathizers of the Cameroon's People's Democratic Movement, the ruling party in Cameroon, decide to flee away from lies telling, according to their words, as they join the CDU party. We are in the noon division of the West region. We have details with our reporter, Immaculate Fogwe. And certainly before we get this report, Immaculate Fogwe, who tells us that the militants of the ruling CPDM party, like we said in just jiffy in the noon division, have crossed carpet to join another party on the opposition side. That's the CDU party, by name the Democratic Union Party in the West region of the country. Reasons they advance has to do with lies telling.
The Ministry of Finance is among the state top body charged with the responsibility in collecting revenue for the state through taxes. However, for more than 3 years running, with the terrorist attack perpetrated by Boko Haram in the Far North,
as candidates crisscrossed neighborhoods and villages to canvass voters ahead of the municipal and legislative elections in Cameroon, Minister Eugène Belambela championed a CPDM party campaign rally in Kongsamba in the Mungo division of the Littoral region, during which he challenged party supporters and sympathizers to be vigilant. Highlighting that no election is won in advance, Minister Eugène Belambela, head of the CPDM campaign team to the Mungo division, called for unity among party supporters, sympathizers and candidates. He condemned the infighting in Kongsamba 3, indicating that the attitude only favors the opposing camp. Peace and reconciliation. This subdivision has known a host of challenges which I have personally initiated measures to reconcile parties and bring peace. I want to tell you that we are not interested in anything like a winner or a loser here. What is most important for us is the victory of the CPDM party. The victory for the CPDM party come 9 February 2020 is certain and worth celebrating, according to the party supporters.
Made the correction that was actually a report from Armstrong Fomi Sander, who took us to Kongsamba in the Mungo division of the Littoral region of the country, where militant and supporters of the Cameroon's People's Democratic Movement were called upon to respond massively on the 9th of February 2020 in course of the twin elections. And we get back to this report by Immaculate Fogwe, who takes us to the West region of the country, telling us that in that part of the country, militants and supporters of the CPDM party have changed their team. They say the CPDM party is reputed for telling lies. We have details with you, Immaculate Fogwe.
As campaigns ahead of the upcoming February 9th twin elections get to its peak, cross-carpeting by some militants of political parties becomes common. Over 10 militants of the ruling Cameroon Democratic Movement Party, CPDM, in the Noon Division, West region of Cameroon, recently switched allegiance to the Cameroon Democratic Union Party of Dr. Damoun Damjoya, national president of the party. The militant resigned from the CPDM and declared their commitment to be active members of the CDU party. Many of them advanced lies telling made by the ruling CPDM party as reasons why they left the party.
Dans le parti RDPC, il y a trop de mensonges.
A lot of lies and false promises are being made by the CPDM party. When the UDC party promises to carry out a project, in less than 3 days, action could be seen. The president of the CDU party, Dr. Damoun Damjoya, says the party is open to everyone who wants positive change in the country. The Cameroon Democratic Union political party, UDC, is very realistic. We take into account the opinion of everyone. We are in for positive change. The over 10 decamped CPDM militants were received amidst jubilation and fanfare from the CDU members.
And in the southwest region of the country, it has been revealed that some custom units in Limbe, precisely and across the southwest region of the country, are not operational. This with respect to the ongoing crisis penalizing enormous activities back there. We have details with our correspondent in the southwest regional town of Limbe, Jefferson Maibo.
Sector under the Ministry of Finance is among the state top body charged with the responsibility in collecting revenue for the state through taxes. However, for more than 3 years running, with the terrorist attack perpetrated by Boko Haram in the far north, Seleka rebels in the east, and the ongoing Anglophone crisis, the customs sector has witnessed a huge decline in the amount of money collected as taxes. In the southwest region, the customs sector is barely limping, with some of its posts completely shut down and others working below capacity. Etebe Emmanuel Wanja is the chief of sector Southwest Customs.
COC is functioning somehow, not as we would have expected. Goods are leaving from a COC to reach our big towns. It's not easy with the prison crisis. So the COC is functioning, how can I put it, not up to the real capacity. Okay. TT has definitely collapsed. The roads are bad, and it's not relief. Economy is not functioning, and the chief of custom of Economy, it's been there, it's around, but it's not really working because the situation is complicated that way.
A part of the hostile environment, the white borders with neighboring Nigeria, especially within the sea, with so many local beaches or port, it is very difficult for the Southwest Customs to track every illegally imported good.
The access is not easy, even with the military. So we are forced to work in collaboration with the military forces. But alone, the customs, we cannot really achieve great if we are not having that support.
Celebrating this year International Customs Day in Limbe, Southwest Customs Headquarters, the chief of sector called on the population to assist custom officers and officials in reporting cases of illegally imported goods and contraband. This, he said, some of the contraband goods, such as tramor, are harmful to the society and youth in particular. Being in office for just 3 months, the Southwest Chief of Sector has been able to generate 18 billion CFA francs plus, being arrears owed by Sonora.
And away from that, we brush up some information with regards to the campaign across the country with this images and brief candidates of Universe Political Party of Professor Onkon Vondo, I would see, went conversing for vote in Lobor in the central region of Cameroon. Patrick Teme told the people of Osomo 1 that he would be a mayor who would be very close to them, giving them a listening ear and responding to the plight of the people. He said if the candidates of Universe Party have voted, they will resolve and solve the underdevelopment challenges affecting the 26 villages of Lobo subdivision. And through a participative approach, the leader of the 25-man list of the party in Lobo, Patrick Eteme, said problems like bad roads or poor electric energy and pipe-borne water supply and the absence of health amenities would be resolved, and this for the benefit of the local community. And we talk something else, taking you to the north region of the country, where back the lady by a name of Raisa is actually receiving medical treatment in a local medical center back there in Garo, precisely of the north region. This after a serious fight with her husband, who gave up the ghost and was discovered dead pending on a court. We have details with you, Smart Chikan Gabriel.
A sad day for the inhabitants of Wuduro Soto, a neighborhood in Garo 1 subdivision. A young man, popularly known as Petit Jean, was discovered there by hanging. According to the chief of Wuduro So 1, Petit Jean, a bricklayer by profession, was noted for causing disorder in the locality. Before his demise, inhabitants confirmed that Petit Jean had a serious fight with his wife that led to him injuring her. The wife was rushed to the hospital unconscious. The inhabitants were shocked, waking up to discover the lifeless body of Petit Jean, who must have certainly hung himself to death. Informed about the incident, the State Council for Garua, security forces and doctors descended to the scene to get a first-hand information. For now, the lifeless body of Petit Jean has been laid to rest, while security forces have opened investigation to ascertain whether Petit Jean committed suicide by hanging or there was another killer involved in the act.
And away from that, we talk education, taking you to the northwest region of the country, where the University of Bamenda, it is revealed that a mathematics laboratory will be opened within the university. These to resolve issues of very poor marks recorded within the secondary educational system of the country in the northwest region of the country. We have details with our correspondent in the southwest region of Cameroon, Jefferson Maibu, once again. And this report, which certainly with some technical issues, will take up our transition to tackle on our special page on the campaign. Welcome back, and it's rather unfortunate we normally to receive two guests here, but we have one party representative of the opposition side. That's the Social Democratic Front Party here, represented by Gabi Wambo Olorang. He is the communication manager of the said party for the Douala 3 Council area. Good evening and welcome on Equinox Television.
Good evening, dear, and thank you for inviting me in your studio.
How is Douala 3 faring? How is your community faring?
The community is faring very well, and right now, as you know, we are going out for elections because we have to re-elect the mayor for a second term mandate, and we are preparing with our population for that.
And day one of the campaign, how was it like? Those few days of campaign?
The campaign has started very well, and for the 3 or 4 days of campaign that we've been going through, we've been able to go out and sensitize population, making some caravans, going out for campaign meetings, and right now we are also working with some populations on the field as some groups of association, businesses, and even churches, because we have to go through our population and tell them the right way they should behave during the election, so that Mayor Job Theophile Kwabena should be able to come to office once more.
Okay, and we would realize that during your last mandate, we had a series of promises which were made by the Lord Mayor of the Douala 3 Council area by name Theophile Kwabena Job.
Yeah.
And this, he promised to resolve one of the most pertinent issues of Douala 3, that's the disorder around Dokoti. Was all his promises met?
About Ndokoti, I think you people have been able to testify the work that the Mayor Job Theophile Kwabena has been able to do throughout the mandate, especially with the municipal police that we've been able to put in place in Ndokoti and in many other junctions in Cameroon. But you can know, Ndokoti is a very hard junction. Wherever you may be going in Douala, you will have to pass through Ndokoti. That's why there is too much traffic congestion in this in this junction. But with Mayor Job Theophile Kwabena, as you can realize, there is no more traffic congestion there as it was in those days. We can still have it, but you realize that with the presence of this municipal police, things have been able to be a bit ameliorated, and we've been able to see what we will do during our next mandate, so that this junction should be a very nice one. And we are counting on these other powers that have been given to the mayors throughout the new law that was enacted about the decentralization. And I can assure you, Mayor Job Theophile Kwabena will do the best with this municipal police, and things will not no more be like yesterday.
But when we look at Ndokoti, I get back and I insist on it, because the media has in the past months and past years taken a lot of interest on this junction, because we had a series of accidents there. We had people who died there due to the congestion, and we've had a lot of disorder, people selling along the road. How do we explain that at the end of a mandate which we had a promise to resolve such a reality there?
What you can mention is that about these people who are selling by the roadside at Ndokoti, we've been able to sensitize people. We've been going through some banners and so on in Ndokoti. We've sensitized them, and you can realize that whatever we may have as will to work in Ndokoti, we are still lacking some numbers of these police, municipal police guys who are not too much to be able to control the situation in Ndokoti. And what we are working towards right now is to be able to put our efforts together with the national police to be able to work on this issue. And we are, as I was telling you, we are hopeful that with the powers that the mayors will have during the next mandate, because the municipal police will be reinforced, and I can assure you we would have the good results.
But the face of Ndokoti hasn't really changed. Representative of the Social Democratic Front Party for Douala 3, Gabi Wambolorang, we have a series of challenges the locals of this municipality still face enormous. We have road issues. The roads are dusty. We have realities like potable water sites. People still go fend for. We have some inferior areas within your municipality with some of those challenges and realities which weren't resolved during the mandate of Mayor Theophile Kwabena Job.
No, what I will tell you about the roads is that you should be careful when you are going through this topic of roads.
Yes.
Because you know, in Douala as a whole, we have an urban council community which is in charge of roads.
The main roads? The
main roads. All the places where you can see that the roads have been built, that's for the urban council.
Now, what about the inlets, the pavement into the neighborhoods?
In the neighborhood, you can make sure that throughout the mandate, the Mayor Job Theophile Kobna has been able to repair 6,000 kilometers of roads in Douala 3. And what I can tell you is that...
in which areas, for instance, we have some neighborhoods?
We've been able to go in almost all the neighborhoods, being it in Bangapongo, being it in Lokbesu, Bonaluka, everywhere. The thing is that in Douala, the soil is not too strong. When you repair a road today, by the next rain, you won't be able to realize that you went through this area to work.
Should that be a good reason to give to Cameroonians? Should that be a concrete reason to give to Cameroonians?
It is not a concrete reason. I'm telling you about what the mayor has been able to do. We've repaired 6,000 kilometers roads.
Those roads which have gone porous?
Some of them, not all of them.
Because of the quality of work, maybe?
Not the quality of the work, but the quality of the soil. It is not too hard. We have but sun, not earth in Douala. That's why when you repair the roads today, tomorrow you may not be able, after a rain, to notice that. But I think, let me tell you, the mandate of the mayor was not just a matter of roads. If you are here to judge the mayor around the matter of road,
he had other projects, for instance.
Okay,
for instance, he had
the right question you are asking me right now, because apart from the roads, the Mayor Job Theophile Kobna during the 6-year mandate has been able to work on infrastructures. If I wanna take only this aspect, you will realize that the Mayor Job Theophile Kobna has built 43 bridges. Within the council during this 6-year mandate. And as infrastructure is concerned, I will tell you about this huge market that you are having in Dokpasi 3 today. We have been able to build up to 400 stores within the market, and right now we are still building 425 stores again.
Sufficient or insufficient? Because recently Team Equinox was on the field and we exchanged with a few traders. We asked them why we still find them along the stretches of road selling, and they told us there is no space in the market.
That may be true, and that's why we are not giving up right now. We are still building, I'm telling you. 425 stores within the market, and we will still have 1,500 counters that will be able to bring in all those traders. Let me tell you again, as the Mayor Job Theophile Kobna is coming back in this council, we are planning to build 2 other big markets and modern market within this council.
That's your plan of action for this next mandate?
For the next mandate. And we have been able to target PK14 and Bangapongo, where we will build with our new partners 2 huge and modern markets. Let me take you to education sector. The Mayor Job Theophile Kobna is one of the mayors in Cameroon that has been able to constantly give minimum package to 44 public primary schools in our council, and this is not just a matter of giving these minimum packages, but the consistency of this minimum package that has been able to help our teachers to support our children throughout the years. The Mayor Job Theophile Kobna has also been able to build classrooms, up to 11 classrooms. He has shared 3,000 school benches to schools during 6-year mandates. Let me tell you, to take you to the social aspect.
For instance,
where he has been able to share tricycles to physical disabled people. And throughout the mandate, we've shared up to 30 tricycles to them. The Mayor Job Theophile Kobna, let me tell you again, is the only mayor within the country who has been able to bring together this population who yesterday could not have their birth certificates. And you people come to our council to see how we were accompanying these people, and we had to register up to 15,700 Cameroonians who did not have birth certificates, and we accompany them through the court procedure, and right now we've shared up to 4,000 birth certificates to those who have already got their decision back from the court. This is on the social aspect. Would you like me to take you with the youth right now?
On your plan of action?
No, I'm still on the realization.
Revising what you did during the last month.
Yes, because I'm here to let you know that the Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan is not coming back to office to joke. It is to continue what he has been able to do since then.
Okay.
With youth, let me tell you, the Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan has shared up to 3,000 scholarships to
successful students.
Yeah, who were benefiting of internship in our council throughout the school time,
the academic year.
And also, and you know, the issue of job in our country is too hard. Our mayor has been able to train up to 2,400 youths on computering and English language. And you know, in our country right now, if you are not able to work on a computer or to speak English language as I'm trying my best right now in your studio, you won't be able to have a job. Will you like me to take you on environment?
And some of these youths, are they already active in the job market? Some of the youths you're taking as example there?
For sure. What I will tell you is that as these youths are being trained and they are going out for short internships in some company, I will assure you that most of them are coming back to defend their last report when they have already got a job in these companies. This is what we can put as an active with Job Theophile Kobnan Mayor. And we have many actions as far as environment is concerned.
For instance, which one did you realize in your
The Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan with his team has been able to plant to replant 8,000 trees in our council, because you know we have this problem of temperature with climate change in our environment, especially in Douala where we have heat. And the Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan has been conducting this operation that we called Douala Tree
the cleanup campaign.
Through which we are bringing youth in marketplace, on roads, gutter, to being able to clean all of this. Health and sanitation. Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan has been able to rehabilitate the 2 district hospitals in our country, in our council, notably the Logbaba District Hospital and the Nilon Tergal District Hospital.
And actually works are ongoing there at the Logbaba District Hospital. Works are ongoing there.
The works are still ongoing, and what we've been able to achieve before this has ameliorated the capacity of this hospital to receive
many more patients.
And right now our population is no more going through the same condition as yesterday. Apart from this, the other local medical centers, 8 of them within our council, have also been reinforced as far as their technical capacity is concerned. The equipment. That's what the Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan has done. And if you would like me to speak again about sanitation, I will tell you that Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan is, I may tell you, the only mayor in Cameroon who has gone through 200 working exercise with local hygiene committees, with whom he's been able to work and to share material to them to be able to take the operation forward when he's absent. This is something very tough, and you will see that 26 local committee, the hygiene committee, have been able to benefit of this material throughout our mandate. Let me take you to the administration. Because all this has been done by Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan, because he's working with some local agents, and you may not do all this if your agents, if your workers are not satisfied. The Mayor Job Theophile Kobnan has been able to work for the career of these workers, and all the debts that our council had with the social insurance committee has been paid by the Mayor Job Theophile Kobna. When we were coming there, let me tell you, this council had up to 185 million debt with the social insurance.
And all this is resolved?
All this is resolved. Right now, all the workers in Douala 3 Council may have their social insurance paid. When you go for retirement, you are paid without any complication. As far as the salaries are concerned, the Mayor Job Theophile Kobna has been able to pay all the salaries of the council, and right now we are going to our banks these days to receive the salaries of January. The career of all these workers has been well worked for. Let me tell you something about administration again. Corruption. Corruption is in this.
He tackled corruption.
He has been able. You won't say that we can't say that we have today zero corruption, but we've been able to tackle this corruption and ameliorate the accounts of the council. Let me tell you, when we were coming to this council could not have up to 1 billion income a year, because people were going on the field, work for themselves, not bringing back the money for the council accounts. Today we are going up to 2 billions income per year, and I can tell you, being very sure, that this year 2019, which has ended, the council of Douala 3 will have at least 2 billion and 100 million income for
generated.
Generated
for the council.
Anyway, let me tell you, I mean, we won't leave this studio today if I was to
list out all the successful steps.
All what I can tell you is that at the end of this mandate, Mayor Job Theophile Kobna, who is sure of what he has done, didn't wait that you people or the population should come to him to ask him, Mr. Mayor, what have you done throughout your mandate?
And what is he preparing to do? You mentioned the markets, and you have listed a series of realizations during his last mandate. What is he planning to do for
thank you. As I was telling you, this is the magazine that Mr. Mayor issued out to show his achievements to the population and to you,
balance sheet.
As far as the next mandate is concerned, Mayor Job Theophile Kobna is not coming back to joke, because you will find in this document the 10 priorities projects that was
for this mandate,
for the next mandate, through which Mayor Job Theophile Kobna will be able to change the face of Douala 3 Council. Will you like me to go throughout?
You could list a few. You could list some. You could list some due to time.
Let me tell you, Mayor Job Theophile Kobna is coming back to use 10 projects to change the face of the council, notably the roads. He has been able to bring out from France a partner with whom we will build roads in Douala 3. An MOU has already been signed in France last time when Mayor Job Theophile Kobna went there. A second aspect of our project is plastic materials that we have throughout our council, which is making the face of the council looking very bad. We should be able to transform.
Degradable.
We will be able to transform this plastic material and use them to repair roads. This is very innovative technologies that we will be able to bring in our council. The third project is also working on the dirt from
recycling waste.
Recycling waste. That's what we have as the fourth, at the third project. The fourth project is to build, as I told you today, 2
main markets,
main and modern markets in our council. Fifth project, we will have to build some areas where people could be able to go and rest and share good
some
moments.
Recreational sites.
Yeah, in the council, because this is lacking very more in this council.
Okay.
Let me take you to the seed project, which is to still plant trees, more trees in our council to combat, to fight climate change. Solar energy also, we will work on it. Building water taps. We are planning to build something up to 42 water taps in our council. Buying also machines for road construction in our.
That's another project.
Another project, and the mayor has already gone to China for it. He has signed MOU with China companies, and we will be able to realize this project.
These and more.
The 10 and the last is to build a very huge municipal building, what we call in French cercle municipal, because we are lacking some halls in our council where people can come together and carry out some events. These are 10 main projects and major projects that Mayor Job Theophile Kwamnang is having in his bag and is presenting to the population, that you
for the next mandate,
give me your confidence and I will be able to realize this, and together we will change our council.
Thank you so much, Gavi Wambo-Loran. You are the Social Democratic Front's Communication Manager for Douala 3, representing the Lord Mayor of the said council as it's now. Thanks for accepting our invitation.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure for me being in this studio, and I would like to greet all your televiewers and ask them to be very ready. You all to the polling station on the 9th of February. Vote the pink
ballot paper,
and Mayor Job Theophile Kwamnang will be back for the goods and the welfare of the council.
And that does it. Unfortunately, we're expecting Cameroon's People's Party for National Reconciliation. We never had a representative of this party. Tomorrow is another day. Have a lovely evening. See you tomorrow, same time, same platform.